Fergus O'Neill to start the day from the broadcast end, and uppishly, Henriques, a pretty lazy on drive.
Thank you, Bruce. And what a shot. What a way to start the morning for me.
Into the 11th over of the day. He aims a big cover drive. There is protection square, but that is well struck by Moises Henriques. What a magnificent square drive.
He would be very dangerous with that type of spin.
Yes, and this time Henriques can get it through. Cover point off the back foot. He's hit it so well it's got to the rope. I didn't think he timed it. I thought that was just two into a gap. Wait for this ball from Fergus O'Neill. Cutting over the top of gully and down to the rope for 4. That's a false shot from Moises Henriques.
Murphy tosses that up wide of off stump, and that is driven brilliantly through the covers. And again, despite having a sweeper on the rope at cover point,
there used to be
which the Americans did boycott, admittedly. That is a magnificent shot through the covers. Well, Helmo told you, far too short, and a player of the quality curtailed his career. Murphy starts a new over. He got something on that, I think, Henriques. A long chase for Matt Short.
That ball.
And the other part of that is, that's a nice shot slapped out into the deep, and it will get to the boundary. Elliott again. Oh, that's a good shot. It's a no ball, and it is racing out to the boundary at cover, and, well, it's hard to know whether that's gone for 4 or not. Now it's Sanger's turn. That was a little bit streaky, but it's going to go down to the rope for 4.
Generally, a lot of the damage is done in that first and second sessions.
Using his feet. This time I might catch this. That's gone a long way. It hits the concrete and bounces up into the City Power Centre. Oh, that's a good shot through cover point. And Moses doesn't even bother looking to see where that went. He just scratches out his guard.
The skill to be able to execute that ball.
And the other part of that is, that's a nice shot slapped out into the deep, and it will get to the boundary. It's a nice dive there by Callaway, but in vain, as that brings up the 50.
Of the world record, I think Sri Lanka with 590. That's a thick outside edge, which is going to scoot down to the third man rope for 4. Runs have really been flowing here in the last 15 to 20 minutes. Sutherland in again, the edge and the catch. Peter Hanscom, the skipper, the sub-keeper with Sam Harper out of the game. Across in front of first slip, and he gleefully pouches it. And the Vicks finally with the breakthrough in the shadows of lunch on day 2. 4 out in the deep, providing protection for Murphy as Henriques, can he beat? Keeper's end, and there's a run out on here, and the Vicks have got a wicket just after lunch. Brilliant fielding by Sutherland, coming across from straightish mid-wicket.
The irony, that's beaten the edge, or has it taken the edge? It has taken the edge, and Sutherland strikes after lunch. First with the run out, now with the wicket. Kalapotha, that's a nice shot, just picking it up and hitting it over the rope, about a metre over the rope for 6.
That's all happening in St Kilda today.
He's sweeping now. Did Holt get anything on that? It's going to run down to the rope for 4. And let's wait for the call. Yeah, there was a little bit of bat.
Be an Australian cricketer, and he now played.
Oh, what a shot. Scything ball through mid-wicket and out to the rope for 4.
Little kick out of the leg before he's in. Reverse sweep from Baxter Holt. What a shot. He has cracked that all the way along the carpet. An edge and a catch. And Hanscom's gloved it brilliantly again, diving away to his right. Holt on his way for 23. And New South Wales lose their 6th wicket. Murphy in motion again. Struck on the toe, out, he's out! Henriques has fallen in the shadows of his 14th first-class century 97 moments ago. As Green has top-edged that one, Maddinson sits underneath it at mid-on and gleefully accepts the catch. Another wicket falls.
Cutting, that's a good shot, over the top and down to the rope for 4 behind point.
Changes the whole match.
Oh, that's a big shot. That's a big, big shot. Bang! Into the City Power Centre. And it perches on top of the sight screen. Oh, he's gone again. This time it's Adam Zampa who hits it over the top. Over the pickets. Into the car park. And down towards the road. And batsmanship.
Yeah.
Edge. Oh, what a catch! That went quickly. Really quickly. And Matt Short took it comfortably.
The lead stands at 31. O'Neill bowls again. Tremaine opens the shoulders, picks up a boundary.
That's the shot of the day.
That is a magnificent off drive. Wales number 11.
Yep, very warm.
Chris Tremaine
And hit 30 for the first time since March here in Melbourne. Oh, Edwards, that's a glorious cover drive. Save your legs.
You still have to hit it.
What a shot from the New South Wales number 11. O'Neill in again, and Tremaine advances and lifts him back over his head. One bounce for 4. Clean swing of the bat. Sweet connection. Surprise down there in Hobart. Sutherland starts a new over. The edge and the catch by Hanscom. What a day the captain's had with the gloves. Deputising for Sam Harper. A 4th wicket for Will Sutherland. Abbott changes to round the wicket. And Chandrasinghe with an angled blade. He'll pick up a boundary. Far from convincing. And Abbott finishes almost in the face of the batsman.
Cricket, as Bruce was talking about before. And good cricket. Really good cricket from Travis Dean through the covers. I hope to see that from my under-10 boys today.
Steady.
Oh, that's a nice shot. And it's got through. Ash, you don't have to worry about running for that one. You can
introduce, and I'll come back to that, as Dean on the back foot. Yeah, that is really well played. Just caressed it behind point there. No power on the shot. Use the pace of the delivery from Edwards. How often do you relate it back to a cricket score?
Definitely.
And Dean cuts again and picks up another boundary. So a brace of boundaries in this opening over of Mickey Edwards in the second innings, who bowled. Yep. Edwards bowls again. Dean cuts again. 3 boundaries in this first over from Mickey Edwards. 2 short, 2 wide, allowing Dean to free his hands. We should get an update from Rawalpindi, shouldn't we, given the record-breaking day that occurred yesterday. Yeah, over pitching onto the pads, and Dean clips it neatly out forward of square. It teases both fielders for the bulk of the journey. Edwards bowls again. Dean cuts again, and it's going to be another boundary. And again, that was more placement than power, but just that width. Dean up to 28 with 6 boundaries. Oh, the edge is Green bowled middle and off stump line, turning away the edge from Chandrasinghe. Has it reached the rope? It has.
Oh, that was a bit streaky, but it's 4.
You've put the second slip in, you've gone outswinger outside off stump, and he...
in Guptill because he's available for more games. Oh, hit on the pad, that's close. Yes, it's out. Henriques does get the breakthrough again.
Abbott in again, another edge and a boundary. Not convincing, but Hanscom survives and he picks up. After this delivery, we're at the halfway mark of the match. It's short and wide. I reckon an hour ago Chandrasinghe would have tried to lash that out through the covers. He watches it into the gloves of Baxter Holt. So Chris Green finishes with a maiden.